And we're back live here, 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, our fourth stop. And we've crossed the border into Canada. Right now we're looking at Instinct take on Carbon as Walshy and his new squad is over top of Carbon 1-0. As we get ready for game two, there's a lot of things going on. Let's check out the next game type.
Here we go, Farouk. We're going into game two. I'm pumped, so are the fans here in Canada. It is winner's bracket round 3, and this time around, we're going to watch some Team Slayer on Narrows. Of course, the snipers at the end of the tunnel, Rocket bottom middle. We're jumping on board with Carbon's best members. Statistically, it's Gothayami. He's off to a rough start, being taken down by Roy, but I want to stay on board with Ghost.
Absolutely. Ghost has been playing phenomenal so far this season. He absolutely understands Halo 3, and I'm excited to watch him pick up this sniper.
Well, it's kind of hard to do anything with the sniper rifle when you got rockets being shot at you, and Lunchbox is going to take him out. Already 2 deaths for Gothayami, but really not his fault. It was just an awful start for Carbon as he's trying to get it started now with a little bit of teamwork there between Ghost and Captain Anarchy.
Well, you noticed how Roy got in their base with those rockets, pretty much preventing Carbon from sniping. This map is snipers are so important on this map. Just being able, it's one line down the road. You just snipe down, and I mean, you can keep the other team in their base.
All right, well, right now we're watching as Walshy and Soviet and Lunchbox are all pushing into the Carbon base. It's Team Slayer, and Walshy told me they only have to win one Team Slayer to win a match. Well, Roy's got the sniper rifle as Walshy's taken down. Walshy's going to push up in front of Roy, try and pull some teammates from Carbon out into the open, and Roy will take their base. You see Roy going up against Captain Anarchy, sitting in the back right alley with the sniper rifle for Carbon. Roy's got the sniper rifle for Instinct. They got the 7-kill lead as it's 15-8, and Karma's not even moving on the spawn. That's easy kills for Roy.
Wow, Roy is playing the perfect style right now. This is exactly what I was talking about. He's just keeping them on spawn in the back of their base, making it look easy, while the rest of his teammates can get aggressive, can watch Roy's back, but pretty much Carbon cannot move.
Well, I don't know if we can get a shot of Karma at all, but he is not playing with the intensity I normally see out of the guy. He is still somehow picking up kills, but let's check out Roy. He is yelling at his teammates. He is here to win Toronto.
Wow, Roy, I think, is one of the most underrated players in the league right now. Even his brother, Lunchbox, this duo is so good. Just sit back and watch.
All right, now we talked a little bit about it last night on the pregame show about Walshy recreating a new final boss. How close would you say Roy and Lunchbox are to the Ogre skill level?
You know what? I think they are close to the other twins, but it's a different play style. This Instinct squad is so worried about strategy over the slaying ability. We just watched Final Boss play Time to Prove, and they simply outslayed their opponent. Last game, Instinct 3 of the members didn't even go positive, but they stuck to their strategy and dominated.
Well, one thing I've noticed with Instinct is Walshy, he's always been an aggressive player, always putting pressure on, and it seems his new squad in Instinct is right there with them in the playstyle. They're all extremely aggressive players, where the old Final Boss used to sit back. We're going to jump on board with Soviet as he is trying to keep the pressure on Karma, who's got the sniper rifle on L2. 24-24 score, all tied up. Game 2 right now. Instinct leading by 1. It's winner's bracket round 3, the last match of the night. We see Lunchbox and Soviet working together. Lunchbox got the rockets, and he's putting them to use to pick up 2 quick kills. Soviet trying to stay alive while dodging grenades.
And that is how you shut the other team out. We had Carbon sitting back trying to get a few kills from the snipes, but Lunchbox timing the rockets perfectly. He picked them up at 11:52, and within 5 seconds got a double kill.
All right, well, Soviet, you know, he's communicating. Carbon, they're starting now to feel the pressure from Instinct. Now, Nexi looking down at the main stage. Instinct doesn't stop talking, neither does their coach, Triple X. Meanwhile, Carbon's side, they're quiet, and they don't even have a coach this event.
Hey, man, this was a problem with Carbon last year. When they picked up Triple X, their team totally changed around. They stayed positive, they were telling jokes, but this seems like the same problem that we saw last year, like I was just talking about. They stopped talking to each other. What is going on?
All right, well, that is because Gothayami's too focused on the game to even talk. There we start to see some lips moving. Carbon starting to put some more pressure, and the game is tied up, though. It's at 31.
I love watching these guys' body language during the game, because I know body language tells a lot for me. when you're watching these guys play, like right now Karma's sitting back, the rest of his players are kind of sitting up, does that tell you anything about how their head is in the game or how they're playing right now? Does that help?
Well, look at the intensity on Ghost Yami's face right now in the bottom left, Farouk. I think Carbon is starting to get extremely focused. They're starting to feel the pressure, and Ghost Yami and crew, they're starting to push back a little bit on Instinct. Instinct keeps getting in their base, but then they surge as a team and push out. I'm actually impressed with the lack of communication that they're playing this well.
I got to comment on Instinct's play style. These are brand new strategies I've seen. I mean, the pick game itself was totally different. They all went negative and still won it. And on narrows, you just can't predict what they're going to do.
Well, see, that's perfect, though, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like you just said, you know, Instinct is very focused on being the best objective team. And when you think about it, whether it's a best of 5 or best of 7 series, whatever the case is, most of the game types are objective game types.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, Team Slayer is even an objective game in its own. There's so many complex meta games and strategies behind the scenes that even we don't know about.
All right, well, it's 44-40. Instinct making a last-minute push. Right now, we got Soviet on the left side, Roy on the right side, 2 sniper rifles, and they are just raining down fire on the Carbon spawns. Check out Roy hitting shots while jumping in the air. He's got Karma in front of him, and you know he's going for this headshot. Oh, hit him in the body. Soviet cleaned it up just like that. Instinct starting to click here in game 2.
I am more than impressed by this Instinct squad. Again, the rumors are true.
Nexie, I think you're going to owe me some money by the end of this weekend.
Hey, we haven't seen my teams play yet.
That's very true. All right, well, there we have it. Instinct takes game 2. Walshy taking a swig from his sponsors, starting to feel good here on the main stage.
Look at that. Roy and Lunchbox going to town, working together. Roy, +6 with 11 assists. And I saw him sniping the whole game. That means he was getting the body shots.
Definitely getting the body shots. We were watching as Soviet was there, pushed up to clean up the kills. Instinct starting to click. That is narrows. And there we go. We got the stats up here for you. Roy with 11 assists. Check out the other side. Captain Anarchy, the difference in that game. He was the X factor. Yeah, he had the most assists on his team, but -7 is not the way to win.
That's going to cause you to lose like we just saw.
Alrighty, well, some people question Carbon's pickup of Captain Anarchy. He's got a lot to prove in game 3 because now Carbon is down 2-0.
And being down 2-0, Instinct is up. And I wonder, will we see Instinct in final boss or straight ripping in final boss? It would be great either way.